An atheist professor of philosophy speaks to his class on the problem science has with God, the Almighty. He asks one of his new students to stand and, "So, you believe in God?
Absolutely, sir.
Is God good?
Sure.
Is God all-powerful?"
Yes.
Well, tell me, is Satan good?
No.
Where does Satan come from?
From God?
That's right. Tell me, son, is there evil in this world?
Yes.
Evil is everywhere, isn't it? And God did make everything, correct?
Yes.
So, who created evil?
Hey, you know the
Do you
answer?
know the answer?
No.
Do you know the answer?
No.
Someone
I
has
don't
to
have
say.
any idea.
No.
I think
The
professor
boy
says
next
the
to me
evil.
must know the
No,
answer.
that boy only
Ask him.
ask him.
Someone has to say.
Then
the
he must
answer.
give. Then he must give.
No.
Tell me, son, have you ever seen God?
No, sir.
And yet you still believe in Him.
Yes.
According to empirical, testable, demonstrable protocol, science says God doesn't exist. What do you say to that, son?
Nothing. I only have my faith.
Yes, faith. And that is the problem science has.
Professor, is there such a thing as heat?
Yes,
And is there such a thing as cold?
yes, of course.
No, sir, there isn't.
The lecture theatre becomes very quiet with this turn of events.
Sir, you can have lots of heat, even more heat, superheat, mega heat, white heat, a little heat, or no heat. But we don't have anything called cold. Cold is only a word we use to describe the absence of heat.
There is pin-drop silence in the lecture theatre. So, what is the point you are making, young man?
Sir, my point is your philosophical premise is flawed. Now, tell me, Professor, do you teach your students that they evolved from a monkey?
Well, if you're referring to the natural evolutionary process, yes, of course, I do.
Have you ever observed evolution with your own eyes, sir?
The professor shakes his head with a smile, beginning to realize where the argument is going.
Is there anyone in the class who has ever seen the professor's brain?
The class breaks out into laughter.
Is there anyone here who has ever heard the professor's brain, felt it, touched it, or smelt it? No one appears to have done so. So, according to the established rules of empirical, stable, demonstrable protocol, science says that you have no brain, sir. With all due respect, sir. How do we then trust your lectures, sir?
The room is silent. The professor stares at the student, his face unfathomable. I guess you will have to take them on faith, son.
That is it, sir. The link between man and God is faith. That is all that keeps things moving and alive.
Want to know who that student was? And the student was none other than Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam.